What's going on, Apparel World? I just want to show you a couple things today. I have a mistake, a big mistake that I have done, and it might help you out on getting this chemical to alleviate your problem. So stay tuned. I'll be right back after this intro. Welcome back. First of all, I want to talk to you guys and let you guys know I've been away for a little bit. Been going through a little bit of medical issues, had surgery and stuff like that. But I'm back. So I started working again, and I decided that I should do another video just to show you guys what mistakes can happen and how to go through them. So first off, I did a youth group order some shirts for me. They came out beautiful. It was about 30 shirts, and she said it was for a youth group. So in my mind, I figured that it was for children. So after all said and done, I bought all the youth shirts. I sent them out with their decals already done. Everything was printed. I get a phone call back. She says, oh, the packaging is beautiful, the shirts are beautiful, but all the sizes are wrong. So instead of her needing youth medium and youth large, she needed adult medium and adult large. So I got stuck with, shirts that I couldn't do nothing with. So I decided to do small little, I don't want to say promo, but I made little shirts for kids, and I would donate it to them. I would just give it to them. The same thing I do with the Girl Scouts. I do their shirts and I give it to them. I don't charge nothing. I just give it to what it is. Since it's a loss for me, these shirts, and no matter what, I just do them for the kids so they can enjoy them. So first things first, I get an iron, I heat it behind the shirt, and as you can see, I pull off the vinyl. So once you pull off the vinyl, you're left with this, I want to say that's the glue. It's like the glue residue that's on the shirt. So once I get that done, I have a chemical that I use and I swear by. This thing is the truth, and it done saved me out of a lot of headaches. Sometimes you'll misprint one, or I have gotten to the point that there was a small hole in the vinyl from me poking it to try to take off the negative space, and just to remove that one letter, but be careful, because sometimes it'll spread to the other ones, and the other ones will bubble up too, but just to remove that one letter, it works as a charm. It really does. So what I would do, let me angle you guys down here. I would take this and I would just drip it. Drip it on the glue marks. And like I said, it reacts pretty quick. So once you drip it on there, you'll see that it turns all wet. I will go through every lettering. Just make sure that I'm covering everything. And yes, it's gonna go through the back of the shirt. You're not gonna see it though, trust me. I mean, sometimes you'll see a little haze, but once you press something else on there, I usually, once it's done like this, which I'll show you the finished product, well, I'll get to that point. Just once I do this, all right, let me stop right there so the video is not so long. I would just take an ordinary toothbrush. And most people will say, well, dog, this is not a new shirt anymore. Well, it's still considered a new shirt. It hasn't been worn, it hasn't been washed, and you can't even smell this after it's done. I mean, you smell a light hint, but once you heat it off, it's all done. So I would just take it and just run little circles over it. like if you were just cleaning it or cleaning lint off of it. And as you can see, it's getting lighter and lighter. So I would just run little circles around it. And I mean, this is something that I learned on my own, because ain't nobody on YouTube, yeah, they'll show you taking off the leather, but they don't show you what happens if some residue stays behind. So I learned this on my own, just trial and error, like they say, trial and error. So see, once you do it, it's gone. And that little, you know, you might see the little shadow there. I don't know if you guys can really see it, very faintly. But that shadow, once you heat it up, I mean, you keep doing it as much as you want, but I just do it until I see the residue gone. Once the residue's gone, and yeah, see, it comes right off. For me, it does. I mean, some people will tell you, oh, why don't you just throw it on there and, you know, take the whole leather, but the residue still stays. So no matter how much anybody tells you, the residue still stays on there. You're gonna have to use a brush or a cloth or something that's not so abrasive to get it off. You have to. There's no way. I mean, I've tried it both ways, and for me, this was the fastest and most cleanest way that I found out to work. So yeah. Once you do that, I don't know if you can probably see a small fade on this one, but I'll show you one that's done. So this is the way it'll come out. See, you barely see it. You see the little haze that's right there, the little haze. But I mean, once you put this on the heat press, which I haven't done yet, you won't see it no more. That's the best thing about this. It makes your job so much easier. So guys, if you have a mistake and you need to get it fixed and corrected so you can get your job done, invest. It'll definitely help you out. And by all means, I'm not getting paid by the company to do this or anything. This is just my opinion to help you guys on a tight situation. Guys, I thank you for joining me again. And I'm sorry about the delay. Like I said, I was going through some health issues and I had to get surgery. And yes, I'm losing weight. I'm trying to get back into the gym. I'm trying to get myself back to the healthiness that I was before. So once again, guys, be safe, be blessed, keep pressing, keep making that money. And I'll get back to you guys on the next one.